God wanted me to bring a message to you about letting go, like truly letting go. And I know a lot of people talk about, letting go of this and letting go of that. And, I just want to bring my own experience and just share my own experience throughout my journey regarding letting go. I've always had a really hard time with control. I always wanted to have control of everything and have control of my life and have control of the people in my life. And what I came to realize the hard way was that I had no control of anything. Things will come into your life when you need them. Things will fall out of your life when you need it. And it's a blessing in disguise because I had to realize that it's not a loss. It's not a loss. When you let go, you gain so much more. You gain such awareness. You gain such blessings that you never even could imagine will fall into your life. People will come into your life when you need it the most, and it's a true blessing. Letting go of control and just allowing God to take it, and allowing God to just do whatever God needs to do to make these miracles come into your life. My personal experience with letting go of people was very difficult for me, especially when it came to people that was very close to me, very close bonds. It's one of those things where they're so close to you that you couldn't even imagine that they would be behind your back doing things. You couldn't even imagine the things they would say about you and the things they would think about you. You couldn't even imagine that these people, these loved ones in your life, the way you love them and cherish them, that they would think such awful things about you. But the blessing is that when you come into self-realization, you realize that these people are not here for your best interest. Yes, they're your relatives. Yes, they're the close bonds. But they don't want you to shine. They don't want you to grow. Because once you start shining and glowing, oh my God, you bypass them, and they can't take that. They can't understand why is it you? Why are you shining above them? Why are you progressing more than they are? Why are you bringing all this and all that to the table and they have nothing to show for it? Why? Because you are the chosen one. You are the one. Not to say that they don't have anything to bring to the table or they're not progressing, but they might not be on your level. I was having a conversation with a very close person in my life. And I was trying to give them my perspective on why I reacted a certain way to a certain situation. And they couldn't understand it. Like they couldn't grasp the concept of where I was coming from. And in the middle of my conversation, in the middle of my sentence, I remembered hearing God said to me, don't argue with them. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your energy. Because you know what? They're not going to understand where you're coming from. They're not going to understand you. They're not going to understand your perception because their consciousness is not on your level. They're not on your level. They don't have the same frequency as you. So they're not going to understand what you're saying. They have no clue at the words you're speaking because they're not on your level. And that's not their fault. They just haven't progressed. They haven't elevated to that higher consciousness. They haven't elevated yet. And that's where you come in. You help them elevate. You help them seek that consciousness that they so much deserve. But at this time, they have to fall away. They have to fall away out of your life, because all they're going to do is just bring you down. They're going to bring your elevation down. They're going to bring your vibration down. And it's going to stump your growth. Don't you understand that? They're going to stump your growth. You can't allow that. You can't allow that. So you have to let them go. Once you let them go, oh my God, the blessings that come into your life, the miracles that God does. All you got to do is just let it go. And yes, it is hard. And yes, it does make you feel like, oh my God, these people, I love them so much, but I have to let them go. I have to. Because in order for me to grow to the person that I need to be, to help the ones that I need to help, I have to let them go. They'll come back. God will bring them back into my life. But they have to grow themselves. They have to elevate to that higher consciousness. They have to come onto your frequency. They have to come to your frequency. You don't go to them. You don't allow them to bring your vibration down. No. You allow them to grow. You say, okay, you go that way, I'm going this way. And when you're on my level, we can meet up again. But you never allow them to bring you down. You never allow them to take away from you what is divinely meant for you. Never allow them to take anything away from you that is divinely meant for you. And that's a hard lesson that I had to learn. A very difficult lesson that I had to learn. But it was worth it. Because my blessings are coming in one by one by one by one. Oh my God! Thank you, God, because all these miracles that I never thought would happen to me or is happening. God is sending these miracles at the speed of light. Divine timing. They are coming into my light because my light is shining bright. Because I allow these people to fall away. I allow these situations to fall away. I allow the chaos to dissipate. I allow the people in my life that meant me no good to fall away. And it was the most amazing thing that I could ever have done in my life. It is bringing me true friendships, true soul family. So never feel bad, never regret people falling out of your life, because it's meant for it's a reason why they're falling out of your life. It's a reason. Accept that reason and move forward, because you are growing into the person that you need to be. You are growing. God is sending you blessings. Do not block your blessings. Don't hold on to relationships that are not meant for you. Don't hold on to situations that's not meant for you. Don't block God's blessings. Allow it. Receive it. Open up to it, because it's divinely meant for you. Thank you for allowing me to share a message from God.